Hey there, everybody. Good morning. Hey, Rain Jones here. Look, I'm a new environment today. I'm out on the back patio of my parents' home and just trying to soak in some sun and get some vitamin D the natural way. And today I'm going to talk about taking action. Okay, so here's the deal. I've talked about, your vision boards, your goals, your dreams, planning, and ways to achieve those goals, financial goals and personal development goals. And we also talked a little bit about things, but things come when you start meeting those personal and financial goals. So that's the physical objects or the physical, representation, manifestation of your success to you. But none of this stuff that I have talked about, and I've talked a lot about mindset as well. The fact of the matter is none of this stuff will help you if you don't take action, okay? And it doesn't have to be huge action. You don't have to go out and, spend $5 million on something and think that that's taking action. You start with small steps, and so part of this process that I've been putting you guys through on these sessions is giving you the process that you need to go through in order to basically build your own business, okay? You need to have, your vision board. What is it that you ultimately want to achieve? What is it that you ultimately see? Where do you see yourself? Okay, and putting that in a visual context and putting that someplace where you can see it every day. Like I said, put it up on the mirror in your bathroom or wherever it is that you're going to see it every day. Okay, so that's your vision board. Okay, the goals. Outlining specific goals that you want to achieve. This can be, I'm going to commit to learning how to build a business. All right, what's the first step on committing to learn how to build a business? Well, you need to learn. You need to educate yourself. So that means you need to make a plan. And it's a step-by-step plan. And it follows a timeline of, okay, this is the goal that I want. This is when I want to have achieved it. So these are the steps I need to take in order to achieve it. So that's what we talk about when we talk about plans. And I've also talked about ways that you can achieve goals, okay? This is educating yourself is the biggest thing. Financing, okay, ways to finance a business or ways to, make money without having to spend a whole lot of money. So I've talked about ways and whatnot, and I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail because I've discussed those in detail on previous sessions. So this is kind of an overview here. And like I said, none of this, okay, the ways, the goals, the plans, the vision board, none of that means anything, less than nothing, if you don't take action. So what I'm trying to teach you here is how to be an entrepreneur. The steps that you can take, this process that you can take to become an entrepreneur. And just so we're clear, I'm going to give you the definition here of an entrepreneur. It's a person who solves problems for other people at a profit. So everyone who has ever, inventors come to mind, famous inventors, Thomas Edison, Goodyear, Nikola Tesla, all of those people had a driving vision, a driving need to solve a problem. Tesla envisioned communications for the whole world for free. And now he never got to realize that vision, but that's ultimately what he was working towards, was that vision of free communication around the world. And sometimes your dream doesn't have to be that big, but it needs to be big enough to encompass everything that you want to accomplish for yourself and for others. But all of this is nothing unless you take action. You have to take action. So the question, do you want to own just one fitness center, or do you want to have a chain? Do you want to be tied down to a job, or do you have a mission? And keep in mind, the other definition of a successful business is one where even if you're away from the business, it still makes money. So if you have to be actively involved in it to make money, then it's a job. It's not a business. So do you want to be able to sit back and look forward and keep moving this business forward at a steady pace, or do you want to be stuck fighting fires, fixing small problems, addressing these issues, that issue, or whatever? Or do you want to be able to have someone else doing that while you look forward to where you can expand or even build upon or go in another direction with your mission? Now, is this business just one step in achieving your mission, or is it the mission? So these are a lot of things that you need to think about. But again, you need to take action. You need to take that first step. So what I'm talking about here is, you have some, examples. Somebody, buys a plot of land in the boonies, and they sit on it for years, 5 years, 10 years, until one day a developer comes up looking for land to build a mall. Now, you may have spent, $5,000 initially for that land in the boonies, and now this developer comes along, wants to build a mall, and you can sell it for millions and make a profit. So that's kind of the actions. Sometimes you take an action or take a step without fully realizing what it might be in the future. So it's always looking ahead of, okay, this land may not be worth much now, but I've got it at a great rate, at a great price, and maybe someday I can do something with it. So it's taking those little actions, those little steps. If you want to learn how to run a restaurant and you've never done it before, you could pay thousands of dollars and go to school and learn about restaurant management, or you could take another step, get hired at the kind of restaurant that you think you want to have, to own, to run, and start asking questions. Start asking questions, of the manager about, personnel, financing, pay scales, pay tables, taxes. Talk to them about suppliers. Where do they get the suppliers? How do they, determine what a good supplier is? And start picking their brains, and you can learn this with actual hands-on experience. So there's taking action. And sometimes you can look back, and I'm talking about right now, the way I'm talking about this is someone who might be in their mid-20s, who maybe has had experience working in a fast food restaurant when they were in high school, or they're doing something like that in college to pay the bills. It's an excellent learning foundation for what you might want to do. And the way you look at this is if you want to get rich, if you want to be a millionaire, if that's your goal, if you want to have a net worth, not an annual income, but a net worth of millions, then you need to look at everything that you're doing, every experience that you have, and learn something from it that you can apply to that goal of having a net worth of over $1 million. And there's tons of examples out there. Tons and tons and tons, and I can't go through them all right now, but I'm telling you, they are out there. So you keep looking for those opportunities to learn in ways that will help support what you see your mission as. How can you help people, and how can you learn better how to help people, and start taking action? You have to, everything that you learn, everything that you do doesn't mean a thing until you actually commit to taking that action, taking that first step. And sometimes you don't even realize that you've taken that first step. It might be instinct, but the thing of it is you've got to take it. And You've got to have, again, the right mindset. I've done a couple videos on mindset, and I'm still going to talk about mindset, because without it, without thinking in a certain way, without thinking like a millionaire, without thinking like a billionaire, you're not going to achieve your mission. And it's just flat out the truth. If you don't start thinking as, looking at growth versus loss, as opportunities versus obstacles, as want versus don't want, you've got to have this mindset that says, I want this, I'm going to grow, I'm going to see everything that happens as an opportunity. And even not so great experiences are an opportunity to learn what not to do. So, hold on. Okay. So, I'm so sorry, I got distracted here, but you have to look at everything that you experience as an opportunity. Everything is a learning experience. And so all of that experience is going to help you learn the types of action that you need to take. So today it's a short one. It's a short one because, hey, I'm at home. I'm visiting with my parents for another week and a half or so, and then I'll be heading back to Texas. But look, the biggest thing, and I'm reiterating this and saying it over and over and over again, you can talk all day about what you want, how you're going to do it, and have that plan. You can talk all day long. But the fact of the matter is until you stop talking and start doing, it's all talk. So commit yourself to taking the actions that you need to take in order to achieve your mission, your vision, your goals, your dreams. And if you're not quite sure how to start, what that action is, hey, guess what? You can give me a buzz, make a comment, say, I want to learn more. Will you help me? I've also got a free 30-minute one-on-one coaching session that I can help you out with as well on the actions that you need to take. Like I said, this is focused on helping you build your own business, and I'm not limiting it to online business. That's my focus, but it may not be yours. The fact of the matter is all of these steps and all of these processes that I'm talking about and all of the previous videos, including this one, are to help you build your own business. If that's something that you're interested in, then take action today and just make a comment. Say you want to take action and you want to learn how, want to learn more.